Hello everyone and welcome to something that for me is a bit different. On this Sharp Programming today, we will be putting together my new workstation computer, which will be used for, video editing, like streaming when I get to programming, video editing, and all in all just photo editing and programming mostly, I must admit. This PC, I should mention, is going to be super OP and do everything with slightly too much punch for what I'd actually need. I could literally do it on a laptop, but I wanted something that was premium and something that was going to look great and play games slightly whenever I needed to. Play Dirty Bomb or whatever, whatever fun game I like to play. And also deliver a punch when editing, photo editing, video editing, streaming, recording, whatever. So like an all-around computer that was going to be able to do everything that I wanted it to do, and not to be too pricey, but still not be super cheap. And it's going to look great, it's going to play well, and it's going to edit well. And that's the main premise behind my new workstation, which is right beside me at this moment. So going back to the past, you're going to see me putting together the components in the case, which you're also going to be introduced to, all in a time lapse, and then you're going to see the final product. And I hope that you will have a great time and that you will see why I did this and understand my component choice, although I frankly sometimes I doubt even myself, but sometimes the expensive choices that I have made do come in handy. And all in all, has gone out great, although I managed to, after putting together the computer, fry one of my graphics cards, one of my GTX 660s. So I am at this moment actually ordering a new one, which is going to come. I might do an update on that if you want it. It's another one. It's an EVGA, not an Nvidia though. So it should run just fine in SLI with this I've already got. And I'd get back that performance that I was looking for that I just literally lost right after putting it together. But you're going to see it work with two graphics cards, and you're going to be seeing me putting together with two graphics cards in SLI. Although I have moved around a few components from when I ended the video, everything is practically still where it was before. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope that you will find something interesting about this, although it is a bit different. I will be returning to programming very soon. I just wanted to upgrade my computer before that because editing on a Mac was a nightmare. So thank you all for watching this video. I will be commentating over it to introduce to you why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I will see you all on the other side. Bye guys. Alright, so starting off, we've got the motherboard obviously, and sorry for the shaky handheld camera. This is an Asrock Z77 Extreme 4. It says right there, Extreme, so it must be good. Well, I've used this prior to this build. I've used it in a previous computer, and also I used it when test benching this entire rig. So I know it's good, and I know it can contain everything that I needed to. So starting off, we have the CPU slot. This is a socket for I want to say an 1155. Quote me if I'm wrong. Actually, don't quote me if I'm wrong. But in there will go my Intel i7 2600. This is a quad-core 3.4 gigahertz processor, which I actually got for free, which is a good story for another time. It will go in there pretty nicely. And to cool that, we'll have the Corsair H80I Gt, which is an all-in-one water cooler with like white LEDs in the logo and the name, and then a copper plating. And also it came with two stock coolers, which I installed it for both exhaust and push, which gives a really good temperature management. And it really did keep it down from like a 50 with a shitty fucking cooler to like below 30, even on the hottest core with this. So, and that's like with semi-load. So that's pretty good. In the motherboard, we'll have these two PCI Express 3 ports right there and there. And that's where we will put these. My Nvidia Geforce 660 Ti's. These are a bit of an oldie. Yeah, let's call it that. They are older graphics cards, but they certainly still rock the socks off you when you've got two of them. and they'll be pretty good for my use, which will be video editing, photo editing, and semi-streaming whenever I feel like streaming programming and whatever. So for that use, these two will run in SLI, which will dramatically improve their performance. And they're also 2 GB each, and I know when running in SLI, they will just default to the lowest or whatever. So in the motherboard again, in a PCI Express port, we will have this, the TP-Link, whatever it is. I actually don't even know that much about it, but it's a wireless adapter, and it was one of the fastest for my budget for that. So it delivers great Wi-Fi, I can tell you that. Also because we're not too far away from the router, so it does work very well. In the RAM slots, we have 4 sticks, got 2 Corsair Vengeance, all in all 8 gigs, and then we have 2 of these just default RAM from Samsung. This is just 2 gigs each, so all totaling to about 12 gigs of RAM, which is pretty nice, and I must say that delivered quite a punch, these, and did improve my performance overall by a massive margin, okay? So also for storage, we're using a WD Green, a 3 terabyte physical hard drive, or optic hard drive, or whatever it's called. This again delivers great performance and great storage reliability, and it's green, so it's environmentally friendly, and I do love that. Boot drive, we have an Intel SSD. This is an older one, and frankly, it's pretty good. It has Windows already and all the software that I need. And here are some specs. Sorry if I'm not giving you all the specs that you want. I'm more interested in the components. And you can also take a little look at this. Yeah, pretty good, right? And at the Wi-Fi, there you go. The graphics card, there's not too much to say about those. They're pretty good. You can check out the specs if you're playing along at home. So we have a Corsair power supply to power all this. This is a semi-modular Corsair power supply, a ZX600M, and semi-modular because it does have these ATX power and CPU power installed, and it's not out-takeable, but it does have a few modules there, which will power all this system, no freaking problem. All of this we'll be putting, and I'm sorry for you right there in that camera, but we'll be putting it into this. This is the NZXT S340, which is just a PC mid-tower case. Came with 2 fans and a window, which is why I got it, because I wanted a window, and that's going to look pretty sweet with my components in it. And in another video, we can install the LEDs. So an RGB set LED would look pretty sweet in there. Front is just matte, along with the side panel here, just matte, look pretty great. On top you have the interface, which is 2 USB 3s and audio, and a power switch. Yeah, it's not too much to say about it really. You can take all the components that I need to put in there, and it will look freaking sweet. So, without further ado, I think we should just get started, right? And build this mofo. So, I will see you on the other side.
blowing money.